Hey everybody, welcome to this brand new webinar training where you will be learning exactly how to lose up to 21 pounds or 10 kgs in 21 days and maintain it permanently, eating as much as you want without any intense exercise.
I always lose weight, but I always gain it back.
I want to feel confident in my clothes. I have so many cravings. What about my protein? How will I do this in my busy schedule? I will answer everything for you. In this video, you will know exactly what to eat and how to reprogram your mindsets so that you can manage all your cravings and maintain the weight loss permanently in your busy schedule. I would highly recommend you to close all the distractions because this webinar will give you exactly what you need to do to get the body of your dreams and feel confident about how you look and feel. Huh? Yeah, but I'm getting a call. Instagram, Twitter. At the end of this webinar, there is a free gift that will help you achieve your body goals even faster. So make sure you watch the entire video till the end. This video will benefit you if you are a busy professional and you don't know what to eat and how to lose weight and maintain it permanently. Also, if you're looking to be a vegan or a raw vegan but don't know what to eat and lose weight. At Expand Love, our mission is to help people lose weight and transform their body, eating a natural plant-based diet and impacting millions of lives positively. Did you know without changing your mind, you can't change your body? Did you know ancient naturopathy from India is a vegan plant-based diet? Before I share with you how you can create a new self-image through mental reprogramming and the diet to lose weight as well as to maintain it permanently, I would like you to know Vishnu, who was a very busy man and very unhealthy, but he lost 10 kgs, moved to the mountains, started a community and became a successful financial coach just by transforming his body.
At the age of 32, I can easily do like 10 pull-ups, and in terms of like push-ups and things, like I can do quite a lot. And functionally, I feel like my body is like really good, and I feel better in my body right now than I have ever felt even in my early 20s. I mean, I feel immensely grateful to Kartika for having transformed my life.
Paneer was also working in a very busy job. He lost 25 kgs, moved to Germany and got married. His name is Paneer, that means cottage cheese, and he's following a vegan diet.
He's not only lost 20 kgs of weight but also gotten rid of kidney stones and his high cholesterol and also his high blood pressure.
I was more energetic and more active. I can do the things I wanted to do. So I was motivated by this fact by observing my body, how it behaves to different foods. So I thought fruits and vegetables are really great and that we don't need any tablets and medicines. We just need to put right food into our body so that it cleans itself and will look more beautiful and more healthy.
Kavya lost a lot of weight when she realized that she was eating her emotions and that she had to release her emotions and love herself so much more to look great and feel healthy. And here is my story. On the eve of Christmas 2018, I was on my deathbed, alone living in Vietnam, in an inflamed, fat and unhealthy body. I was told by the doctors I might not cross over to 2019. I was in a busy job, unable to take care of my health. And this is when I woke up to the realization that there's nothing more important than my health and my body. I was desperate to live in a healthy, good-looking body in its ideal weight without any disease and full of energy and mental clarity. I wanted to create a life where I could do everything that I wanted, like creating a food forest, sharing my talents to help people, living in a community in the mountains. But there I was, sick in the bed, not knowing if I would even live a month more. It was because I did not know how to take care of my body, what to eat, how to make sure I'm healthy, how to have more energy and health. I had multiple skin problems, like pimples, contagion molluscum, PCOD, lack of mental clarity, inflammation, and multiple infections in my body. As I was in my bed, a phone call from my friend changed my life. My friend told me that by changing my food, fasting, and changing my mind, I could have the power to my body and my cells. Fasting, 80-10-10 diet, along with mental reprogramming, could completely transform my body. And this is inspired by naturopathy from ancient India and mucusless diet healing system by Arnold Ehret. So, I changed my diet to a 80-10-10 high raw vegan diet, did guided fasting, and mentally reprogrammed myself with tapes and affirmations. In 3 days, I was out of the hospital, and in 3 weeks, I lost all the extra weight, inflammation, and had so much energy that I started coaching people. Mostly, all of them had busy schedules and work and didn't know how to upgrade their mind and body. Initially, I was doing pretty awesome and the weight loss was super easy. But the major problem came when I had to maintain it and keep the changes going in my busy lifestyle. Before I changed my diet and reprogrammed my mind, when I looked in the mirror, I saw a loser who did not know how to take care of herself, on whom the clothes didn't look good and had no energy. I was a loser. I didn't think my goals were realistic. You are also probably confused about what to eat, how to combine foods, when to eat, how to make sure you get your protein, B12 and other nutrients. It's certainly difficult to manage your food cravings, and even though you lose weight, it's difficult to maintain it. I didn't know how to replan my busy schedule and how to manage my time, job and body all together. But I followed my practices and my life changed. I started my company, moved to the mountains, healed my PCOD, lost extra weight, created my off-the-grid self-sustainable food forest, created festivals around the world, started living my passion of coaching people how to lose weight, detox and heal their body. A little bit more about myself. I'm Kartika, the founder of Expand Love as well as the Mindset Coach. I was born in India, and from the young age I had keen interest in nutrition, health and mindset. At 27, I went through severe anxiety and then self-healed myself through subconscious mind reprogramming and self-love, inspired by Louise Hay, my mentor. She has a great book called You Can Heal Your Life, and that was the driver of moving me from anxiety and depression into a very calm and peaceful self. At 28, I was overweight and I went through threatening life infection and started transitioning to raw food and fasting, and that completely transformed my body as well as my mind. At 28, I did different kinds of fasting, juice fasting for 60 days, water fasting, dry fasting, and transitioned to a high raw vegan diet and self-healed myself of all the skin problems including acne, contagion molluscum, PCOD, body and gums inflammation, and excess weight. I have helped so far hundreds of people to lose weight, heal anxiety and depression, heal different conditions, and experience true body and mental health transformation. And at this moment, I am growing a food forest, coaching for weight loss, holistic health, mindset and spiritual growth. Eustace is my head body coach who will be guiding you for the body. He is the one who moved me into this raw vegan lifestyle, into fasting and healing my body through food. Eustace was born in Lithuania in a family with lots of diseases and where medicines were used every day. At 16, he started his bodybuilding journey and started studying nutrition to gain weight and make sure that he does not fall in the same circle of diseases and eating so many medicines. At the highest weight of 86 kgs, he had a lot of muscle and strength but low vitality and didn't feel healthy. So at 19, he became a vegetarian, started yoga, meditation, and started eating for health and not just for looking good and gaining muscles. At age 24, he became vegan and started transitioning to a raw food diet. At 25, he did a 14 days juice fast and then did a 100 days juice fast while working and in a very cold climate, and he experimented with all kinds of diets to find out the best diet that suits individual needs, their living situation and their past body conditions. So he has spent 10,000 plus hours studying human body, health, disease and nutrition. He has done 400 plus days of juice cleansing in the last 5 years, and he has helped hundreds of people to lose weight, heal different body conditions and experience true health. At the moment, he's also growing a food forest and coaching people for weight loss, holistic health and spiritual growth. So we created the dream methodology for losing weight and maintaining it. D is the detox diet that we recommend to people. It's the 80-10-10 plant-based high raw living foods diet. We will explain about it in the coming videos. We reprogram the mind, educate you on nutrition, create awareness of how food affects your body, and also help with the mindset shift with the help of a community and the coaching that we provide. The accountability is something that will really take you through. We will be discussing about these points in details as we go through the presentation. So in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you my 3 secrets of how to eat as much as you want and lose weight without intense exercise in your busy schedule. Number 2, how to manage your cravings effortlessly with your work life. And number 3, how to reprogram your mind to make the weight loss permanent. Secret 1. How to eat as much as you want and lose weight without any intense exercise in your busy schedule. A lot of time we think that the food that we eat is super healthy, but it's actually not. Can you imagine that a salad can be unhealthy and fattening for you? If you make a salad with avocados and nuts, it will make you fat, even though you might think you're eating a very healthy diet. So diet is the key to weight loss. So we teach you how you can eat a healthy diet that is especially for making you thin, lean and beautiful. A lot of us also do a lot of exercise to make sure that we lose weight, but that process is gonna take you a very long time and probably never give you results, because it's not the exercise that makes you lose weight, but the diet. Exercise just helps you tone the body and shed a little bit of calories here and there. But if you can have the best diet that suits you and your body, you will lose weight very instantly. And you can do it by eating as much as you want. And I will show you how to do that. Have you also ever wondered how can you get rid of that fat tummy? And why is it that everyone has it? It's not the fat that gets accumulated around the tummy area, but mostly it's the waste in the colon that leads to such big bellies. So your small intestines and your large intestine, they all have waste food, all the processed food, all the meat that we have eaten in the last 30 years or 40 years of our life. And a lot of that food has stayed in the intestines. And if you can get rid of it through food, through juices, through water, by hydrating it, then your tummy will be automatically fat. Not fat, but flat. So in this video, I'm also gonna be showing you the diet that will help you clean your colon and get a flat tummy, not a fat tummy. For most of us, what happens is that we are eating these diets for a small period of times and going back and forth into our original eating habits is because the diets that we usually are recommended by all the health coaches are just for losing weight, and they cannot give you a healthy body that you can maintain forever. So we focus on a diet that you can use for healing your body and have forever for your life by tweaking it and making sure that you enjoy it thoroughly. So it's a transitional naturopath lifestyle that you will be getting with us, and not something that you follow for a few days and get back to your own original eating habits to become fat again. A lot of you could also be wondering that how would you get protein in this plant-based vegan diet? Well, do you know that mother's milk has 10% protein by calories? That means when we are children and we require the maximum amount of protein, since we are growing so fast, we only required 10% of protein by calories, and even if you were only eating fruits you would get it. And there's so many of plant-based foods that we will teach you in the process. But don't worry, there's gonna be a variety of cooked and raw food that you can eat, which will be rich in protein and will nourish your body as it's required. A lot of you also would be wondering that plant-based vegan diet is deficient in B12, but actually even non-vegetarians can be deficient in B12. We don't get B12 from meat. Actually, we get B12 through the bacteria, and we can get this bacteria in the soil, in the natural soil, as well as natural spring water. But I understand that you wouldn't be drinking from the natural spring water or getting soil in your food. So we can also recommend you that you could supplement yourself if you're feeling unbalanced in your body because of deficiency of B12, but eating meat would not be giving you B12 that you need. So in our program, we also share with you what kind of natural supplements that you can use. So the plant-based vegan diet that is good for you, good for the planet, good for animals, that we recommend is the 80-10-10 diet, which is 80% carbohydrates, 10% protein and 10% fat. If your diet is rich in fat, you will definitely get fat, but if it's rich in carbohydrates, you will not have fat on you and you will lose the excess fat that you have. And as I already recommended, 10% protein is enough for you. So we recommend an 80-10-10 high raw life force foods for you to eat if you want to lose weight. Going forward in the video, I will show you some recipes that are 80-10-10, and you can always go online and check if your food has this proportion, which is 80-10-10, to make sure what you're eating is full of carbohydrates and doesn't have too much fat. And actually fruits have this proportion mostly, which is 80-10-10. And simple and delicious cooked vegan recipes can also be made in 80-10-10 proportion. It's super simple, and I'll show you a few examples. This diet will help you lose weight, it's low on fat and helps you heal all the diseases, helps you energize and have a lot of mental clarity, and you will experience it if you follow it, because our brain needs a lot of carbohydrates, and if we provide the needs of our body, which is what we do through our diet, make sure that your nutritional and your caloric needs are met as you lose weight so that you also heal. What happens is you crave less because your body has the food and the nutrition and the calories that it needs, and the process is super healthy, energizing and full of fun. A fruit breakfast, as I said before, is 18-10-10. In the lunch you could have Indian spicy mixed vegetable sabji, which is just a curry made without oil, a curry which is full of vegetables. And you can have some papad, green or tomato chutney on the side, and you can eat this with roti, rice, potatoes, whatever you feel like. Just try to keep the grains less and the vegetables more. You can eat as much of this as you want and it won't make you fat, but remember not to put the oil. If you are looking to have something different and unique, you could make mock chicken croquette or hummus with salad. Both these dishes can be made in 80-10-10 proportion without oil. So these are two examples of different unique dishes that you can make, and we have plenty of examples for you to follow in the 80-10-10 plant-based diet that we recommend. And here is another lady called Pragati. She lost 10 kgs in 30 days with the diet and mental reprogramming that we coach people with.
When this group, like even when somebody sends a message, or even like we talk, like whatever we are doing, it gives me like a kind of a strength to see that there are people like me who are also doing this. And it's not okay. Some days like I feel like, oh, like how do I like, fit in with the people? But then I'll be like, it's okay, there are people doing it, and it gives me so much inspiration to do, like, continue doing it. If you don't have that strength or backbone like I have, like I'm really saying this, like this group of people like doing it with me, like I wouldn't be able to maybe continue it so much longer than I have, like,
A lot of us think that food causes cravings, but there's so many different reasons for why we crave food. We all have this emotional hunger. Don't you feel when you get stressed you eat a lot? So that is one reason that we have food cravings as well. The emotions that we are not able to manage and change. The stress in our life causes us to eat. We crave for what we are made of. So another reason that we crave certain kinds of junk food and sweet foods is because our gut microbiome, the bacteria in our gut, controls our brain and makes us crave for the food that we are made of. So as we slowly change our food for 21 days, our gut microbiome also changes, and then our cravings reduce. And you know, when the nutritional requirements of the body are met through carbohydrates and high life force foods, our cravings automatically reduce. When we are eating empty calories, then the body craves for nutrition. Then body craves for more food, and we just end up eating more empty calories which don't have nutrition. And thus the cycle of eating junk food and craving for that junk food because the nutritional requirement is not met through healthy food. What is happening with all the people who are craving the foods that are unhealthy and are processed? So here we offer different ways in which you can control your cravings. If you create awareness through meditation every morning, it has a huge impact on what you choose to eat and what you automatically feel like eating. In 21 days, you can really change your cravings by having an accountability to stick to some foods that are healthy for you and then changing your microbiome in the gut. Pre-planning all the meals and changing your environment depending on what you want to eat can have a huge impact on your cravings. As they say, out of sight, out of mind, and you can't eat what you don't have. So pre-plan your meals, it's a game changer. Make sure that your nutritional requirements are also met through a carbohydrates and high life force diet, which is high raw vegan diet in 80-10-10 proportion. That is 80% carb, 10% protein and 10% fat. If you go online, you can always find for every food what are your proportions of the macronutrients. And then the last thing is emotional release and healing. Knowing how to release your emotions and manage them with the therapy of a friend or even with us could help you control and zap your cravings. We really need to release a lot of subconscious emotions that we are carrying and that we face and the stress that we have, and we need to have therapy so that we can move into not dealing with our emotions through the cravings, so that we can learn how to manage our emotions and not eat them with food. So here we offer different ways in which you can control your cravings. If you create awareness through meditation every morning, it has a huge impact on what you choose to eat and what you automatically feel like eating. In 21 days, you can really change your cravings by having an accountability to stick to some foods that are healthy for you and then changing your microbiome in the gut. This is the testimonial by Aparna where she's expressing how satisfied she feels because of the affirmations and meditations from Expand Love, and how her cravings have dropped like crazy because of them. And also how portion control hasn't been this easy ever in her entire life, though we allowed her to eat as much as she wants to. And you can see she also says that she feels extremely blessed every morning. This is the change that she feels through the diet that we shared. Both the mental diet and the body diet. The mental diet of affirmations and meditations, and the body diet of the food that we offer.
So it's crazy how food, when you watch what you eat, you know every single molecule of your body very differently than you did ever before. And I really think that I have to thank this community for having that and constantly talking about it is because I have a very busy life otherwise. So it's not very, I'm not very, I don't attend a lot of these webinars and everything, but I do rewatch whatever is recorded, and like, I do like try to come when I can. But how much ever long that I have been with you, Kartika, for sure, my entire life has changed.
This is a testimonial by Manisha in which she's talking about how mental reprogramming has been very powerful for her, for changing her diet patterns, as well as not eating dairy products, as well as the chicken that she was before craving for. She shares in the testimonial how she could control all her cravings when she was traveling as well. Secret 3: how to reprogram your mind to make the weight loss permanent. For this secret, I would like you to answer a few questions. Were you body shamed as a child, that you are too fat, too thin, not beautiful? And do you face problems that you don't deserve a good body? Do you sometimes feel that you don't love yourself completely? Well, these are the problems that could be keeping you away from creating a very amazing body. As we are children, we absorb a lot of things from our environment, which gets seated in our mind program, the program from which we are running. The self-image that we have comes from this childhood phase, and we need to release all these programs and bring in new programs in ourselves so that we can accept a great, good-looking, healthy body. So we need to release and create a new self-image. So for any change to be permanent, we need to release the old image, old fears, old beliefs, and create a new self-image and bring in a new self. And that can be done through mind reprogramming. All of these factors play a great role in your body because your cells are always listening to your thoughts. And it's important that you have reassuring positive thoughts that come from your deep-seated program of the mind. The body cannot be changed, and the change cannot be permanent until and unless it comes from within, from our mind. Most of the people gain the weight, but they lose it because they haven't changed their mind and it's not logged in. And all the industries make profit on us by confusing us and keeping us in our old self-image. Whenever you go out and you see all these boards of people looking perfect and having a perfect body and perfect skin, all of these boards constantly tell us that our body is not enough. So we need to re-educate ourselves into new self-image, into new self-worth, into new feeling that we are enough, and bringing our body to our balance, which is not driven by something outside self-image of a body that is 36, 26, 36, but our own unique body in whichever shape it finds it to be healthy and balanced and looks beautiful because it takes its natural form and ideal weight in its balance. So there's so many myths around floating which are not true, and we need to re-educate ourselves, not just on our body image, but so many different ideas and facts. For example, breakfast is not the most important meal of the day, even though the breakfast and the cereal industry would tell you that, right? Are you confused? Haven't you heard of intermittent fasting? And what do you do in intermittent fasting? You don't have the first meal. So which one is the truth? We need to figure these things out and educate ourselves so that we can be rooted in what's the best for our body and stick to it permanently. So is it intermittent fasting that is good for you, or is it the breakfast as the first meal that is good for you? It's important to constantly remove these confusions and find the truth based on nature's principle, because nature is the best teacher. I also wanted to share with you that do you know that 90 to 95% of your life is run by the program that you received in your childhood? All the fears, all the good things, your self-image, how you look at yourself, your beliefs about your body, your beliefs about your self-worth. From the time you are conceived in your mother's womb till the age of 7, all these beliefs you receive from the society and your parents, and they govern your life 90 to 95% of the time. You are run from your subconscious mind programming. Did you know that? So we need to change these programs. And how do you do it? By reprogramming the mind through self-hypnosis. Self-hypnosis is putting in tapes with new affirmations and beliefs. These tapes need to be put when you are about to sleep and when you wake up. These 2 times a day. This is the golden time when you can change your program very effortlessly. And 21 days is the key. So you have to do it consistently for 21 days at least to bring in a new program. And as I said before, education and understanding, constantly putting in good information in your system about natural healing, how body heals naturally, and not be influenced by the industries that want to make profit is the key. So education, constant education, and putting in of resources that teach you how you can create a healthy body by putting in good foods and good programs mentally in your system. So be conscious of the information and education that you put in your mind, and make sure that you constantly put in good information in your system. Garbage in, garbage out. Great things in, great things out. So put in the great things in your system. Observe yourself. You constantly think of the books that you read, the videos that you watch. So your thought processes must come from very nourishing content. And that's why a coach is amazing to have, because he can constantly give you a lot of good educational resources and his own resources of the mind that he has created with his education firsthand. A community of like-minded people is always amazing to have when you are reprogramming the mind, and we provide you that as well. Our company has a huge influence on us. We are the books that we read, but also the people that we hang out with. So we need to hang out with like-minded people who are goal-oriented towards creating a great body. And so a community plays a very good role. And also check out the people who are not serving your body goals or life goals, or at least make the contact minimum and make your contact more with people who help you create a great life, a great body, and a great mind. Rahul from our Full Power Club lost 10 kgs in 21 days. He was so amazing and so determined, and he did it in a very healthy manner. And Devi, she had so many health issues, and her sinuses got cured, her BP is in control, and she faced all of these changes in 21 days, something that she was suffering for a very long time. And even her snoring is gone. So this is definitely the path to be naturally healthy and in balanced weight. And here is Utkarsh, who lost a lot of weight very fast by changing his food and reprogramming the mind. If he can do it, then you can do it too. So from here on, you have 2 options. Number 1 is to do it yourself, but it will be a slow process and you will have to figure out a lot of things on the way. And number 2 is do it with us. It will be faster, there will be professional expertise, it will be cheaper, because you will not only save time, but you will save money in the hospitals, in different kinds of foods, supplements, and so much more. And could you put a cost to your body and your well-being? When you are in a healthy body, you have so much energy that you can create so much more value, and you can just pull in so many more resources in your life. So your health is your wealth. Your body is your biggest strength. We will teach you exactly what to eat in the high raw 80-10-10 vegan diet, how to manage your cravings with the tapes that we have created for you, especially for losing weight and regenerating the cells and making your body healthy, making sure that your self-worth and self-love increases. We help you maintain the weight loss by eating as much as you want without any caloric or diet restrictions. With us, in the most simplest and easiest way you can implement all of this and have everything that you need to get your dream body. With the dream methodology that we have created just for you to upgrade your body and get in the best version of yourself. What you get with us is personal mentorship, 2 sessions weekly on mind and body mastery with me and my partner Eustace. Along with that, you also get accountability with me for 21 days. You can text me anytime to get any answers, any place that you feel stuck with in the process. And all the meditation tapes and recipes of the food I have personally created so that it meets the need and puts you on a natural path where you can get your ideal body weight, releasing the fears and all the limiting beliefs that you have, and have the exact recipes to eat and enjoy, nourishing yourself in the body and in the mind. And we also have educational resources and PDFs so that you can learn everything that you need in the process. So we make sure that what we provide you supports your personal needs, your family situation, your business situation, your job situation. It's personally tailored for your body and your requirements. And that's the speciality of it, so that you can be educated for your personal needs of the body, of how to lose weight, how to make it look really beautiful, strong, and refreshed and regenerated in balance with nature and with yourself. We also have a community on WhatsApp as well as on Facebook so that you can be connected with a range of people who have the same goal as you. You can book a free call with us to get a roadmap depending on your personal body journey, the present situation and the environment that you live in. And this is free of cost, where you can get the roadmap of how to follow all these things that we shared. And as you get your personal roadmap, you can follow it yourself or you can choose to work with us. We would be thrilled to work with you. This program is for busy professionals who want to lose weight and upgrade their body. My life entirely changed. Now it's time to change yours. So if you choose to work with us, what you do is first you take a 21 days process challenge, wherein once you see results, then only we go forward, and then you can continue for 3 months to transform your body entirely. So book a free call and find your roadmap, how you can go from day to day 21 looking completely 5 years younger. And this is the milestone that we follow in the 21 days program. Day 0 is evaluation of your weight, mood, skin and energy levels. Day 5 is the evaluation of the changes in the same parameters. Day 7, we again evaluate your body and mental awareness. And day 14, we check what is the mindset shift that has happened, and we have process evaluation parameters with questionnaires to evaluate your shift. On the day 21, we evaluate the permanent transformation that you achieve from this program. So book a call with us and get your roadmap. And this is completely free so that you are not charged of anything. And this roadmap is something that you can carry and work on yourself as well. And of course, if you feel thrilled and if you find us as a valuable support to bring this journey forward, then we can work together. But otherwise, you're completely free to go ahead with the roadmap that you get. So see you there on the call. The link to book the call is below.